In a state that lives and breathes football, welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Darius Davis to return it. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. He's stopped by Damone Clark.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. Juking the defender. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Go. Set. 21. Baylor Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Herbert to throw once more. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready.
Now Herbert again. Getting out to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's good.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Walker on 1st down. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. 1st down, here's Dak. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Completed over the middle. It's inside the 10. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys find an answer with their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
On return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, it's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Herbert on first down. Escapes the pocket. Caught by Washington, left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but if we'll get that first down, we couldn't do it right there.
Throws there for Rondé Johnson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on second and goal. Herbert from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 5-point first quarter lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Fielded at the 14. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. 12-7 our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll take over here, first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Second and 8. There's a screen out for Walker. Galloping inside the 40. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a slim 2-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert. He's running it out. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, Chargers. Set.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Left side, he gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action now for Herbert. He rolls to his right. He's got it down the sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Chargers will have a first. From the red zone now. He brings it in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a whopper run. And it looks like they're giving back 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 44-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. It's his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped the right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. On 3rd down, Walker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a slim 2-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Herbert now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Chargers with some work to do, trailing in this game. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Headed out right. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Herbert. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, go Lion. Set.
Herbert gonna tuck and run. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now Dallas is gonna call its 2nd timeout. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Has it in close. It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers jumped in front now by 5. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. It's dropped underneath, Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And we will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Walker now from the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And it's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off Cam Hart. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. There are costly mostly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
21. Set.
From the 46. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in, and he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ray, go.
Herbert on 1st down. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Caught by Washington, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They motion a receiver left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Dicker's extra point. He's up and good. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. And off to Walker from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. There's a screen now for Walker. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Love that call, Brock. Going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but the defense led it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you too love that route.
I love that route, man.
You love the slant. I know. It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so well. But this defense, they knew what was coming, and he was able to separate that slant from the ball before it could ever get going.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 42. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it up. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys trim the deficit down to 5. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Buying some time right. Brought in by Ganson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
2nd and 10 now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. He's hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert throwing again. Kicks it downfield, on target to Ganson. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to be marked out a yard shy of that marker.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast. The Chargers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Justin Herbert with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the 16. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Cowboys.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. This ball is caught by Tolbert. And he's taken down at the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, here's Dak. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
5-9.
From the 43. Finds a seam down the middle. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for our Cowboys.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Looking slant route complete. After making the catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
He rolls to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This is taken in at the 13. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
The line tap is caught by Ferguson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Connecting on the slant. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Mooney will go in motion left. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. He kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Herbert here, third and long. Downfield, and he has McConkey. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that this freak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Dallas.